What's going on? It's your boy Wolf. We got company.
Pooch.
We got Pooch in the building. You feel me? Today, I brought her in again to talk about a special topic amongst the dating community. So a lot of guys, like when it comes to women will say, "Oh, I'm not gonna submit to a man because this and that or whatever." And I feel like sometimes women have a bad connotation about submit.
The word submit.
They like think slavery or some shit. But and then on the other side, guys, they be like, "Oh, it's hard to get a woman to submit." And some guys don't know what to do to have a woman feel comfortable enough to submit to them. So I'm gonna ask you, because you're a woman, so what better source? Somebody said I need more sources on my stuff, so this is
Here
the
I
source.
am.
So what can make a woman submit? What can a man do to make a woman submit to him?
So first, I feel like in order for that to happen, a man really needs to prove himself to a woman. And what I mean by that is,
talk to my fellas too.
Okay, what I mean by that is you have to really prove that you're going to hold that woman down. Can you take care of something if something goes wrong? Are you going to be there for her? Because at the end of the day, if she sees that you're really not even able to handle things for yourself, right? Then how are you going to be able to help her out if she needs it? So I feel like it's something that could happen, but it kind of has to be proven over time. It's not something that happens right away.
So a man with some type of direction
and just showing that he's able to handle his own business, take care of his financial situation, whatever it is just to see that he's a secure person, right? I'm not going to sit here and people are working towards that, so you can't hold that against them. But, there's some people who aren't, but then they expect all these things from a woman, and I really don't think that's fair, because how is she supposed to feel safe and comfortable if she sees that you're struggling, right? So I think that it plays a big important role. And a confident man obviously is important too.
Well, what do you think are some of the hang-ups? Why do you think it's hard for some women to submit?
I think that if they don't feel protected or safe, they're not going to. And also, there's just some women who don't even believe in that in general, right? They have a very independent attitude. And I really think there needs to be a little bit of a balance, right? I know there's a lot of women who want everything done for them, and they don't feel like they should share in any of the finances or any of the roles of doing things around the house or whatever it may be, right? They just want to be treated like a princess. I don't really buy into that. I feel like, it's a partnership. I don't have a problem submitting to someone if I feel safe and comfortable, though. I will say that. But again, to speak on the negativity around that word, it does have a negative connotation, because the word submissive in general means you don't have a say, right? That's not what it is. It's just letting a man be a leader, right? Lead. Men like to be the leader. They like to show that they can protect and care for this woman. But a man does need to prove that, as I stated earlier, right?
Yeah, I always say if a man is having trouble getting this woman to submit, then you got to look at yourself, right? Because a woman's attitude is a reflection of your leadership as the man.
Absolutely.
So that means you need to take accountability and responsibility for, wherever you slipped up at, wherever you fall short at. Take some, do some shadow work, and figure out how, you could better yourself, and how that would translate to the female.
It shouldn't. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it just shouldn't be something that is just expected, right? I think men and women have to prove themselves when they're getting to know each other and they're taking, the relationship further, right? If they're moving towards something more serious, sure. So I think both parties involved need to feel comfortable with one another in order, for the woman to submit and a man to even feel comfortable leading. Because some men, let's be honest, they like to claim they're leaders and have all that, but they really can't. It's if I can't see you lead, if you can't lead yourself, how are you gonna lead me? So yeah, it's kind of like you said, you really got to take a look within yourself and see, well, what am I doing you know, that could change, or I could better myself to maybe make this work a little bit better. So
Appreciate it. Well, to make a long story short, pretty much it starts with us, fellas. We want our women to submit, then we got to do a better job as leading. We got to give her something to submit to. We got to make her feel
safe,
secure, comfortable, all that good stuff, and build trust. I think trust plays a big part.
Oh,
I don't think you
100%.
mentioned that, but trust.
I didn't.
She gotta earn that. You gotta earn that trust to where she knows you're going to be consistent. Like she knows
Hold
you're
her
going to
down,
show up
you know.
each time. You know, so I feel like that helps in terms of that. But yeah, just take a look in the mirror and see what's going on if you're having trouble in that department. But I think that's it for this episode about how to make women submit.
And what would make them
make women
them feel
submit.
comfortable to submit? Help them out on that one.
But until next time, appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Give us y'all thoughts. What do y'all think helps a woman feel more comfortable in terms of submitting?
And what a man would need to do in order for that to happen.
Till next time, Wolf Gang, we out this thing.